Hello, monsters around here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 22. Two little Skaven 22 of my... Why does things far away always look like an oil painting? It's on the oil effect. Hello? Hello, sir? Thank you. Please maintain your proper textures. Anyway, so, this is part 22 of my Throt the Unclean campaign, where I apologize if I clear my throat, but I tried to swallow and breathe at the same time. Now you might be thinking, hey, that sounds like fun, and sounds like all the cool kids are doing it. That's me. No, it didn't work out for me, really. It was quite unpleasant, and has been afflicting me. So it could just be because I'm old. I don't know, you know, maybe if you're like 20, you can just walk this off in about 10 minutes. Basically, anything that's going to affect me in any minor way is probably just going to kill me for a couple of days. So that's where I am now emotionally. So Tyrion is throwing himself at Corone, which is currently under the control of the Empire. For some reason, they nicked it. They borrowed it from Bretonia. And we need to wipe out the Empires. That's what we are doing. While we have our main force attacking that gate, we do have our Wolf Rats and Viscrin's Death Squad attacking. And now they're through. So they're through the gates, and they can cause merry hell. We blocked some Empire Knights from stopping us. We've now broken through. So we're going to go and grab some objectives behind here and eat some errant missile units. We can find some archers to nom on. Then all the better. The Death Globes are doing amazing work, as usual, apart from when they, you know, blow up our own guys. But that's occupational hazard. Occupational hazard. Wolf Rats have found some quarrelers to nom on. How the fuck have you got 51 weapon strength? What the fuck is going on there? You've got 51 weapon strength. Get the fuck out of town. Get the fuck out of town. 51 fucking weapon strength on fucking quarrelers. What from? You are shitting me. Well, it's not even like boosted. It's just, you don't have 50. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What the... These guys have got... They've got 51 as well. What the fuck is going on? Why does everyone have 51 weapon strength? Okay, you guys only got 46. The fuck? Chaos Warriors have only got 56. You're saying me you've got the same, like, brutal Chaos Warp strength as a fucking Chaos Warrior? You weedy little state troop arms. That is bullshit. You do not have 51 weapon strength. Where the fuck is that coming from? It's definitely not this, is it? This doesn't do anything. The fuck is going on? Where are you getting that from? That's weird. Maybe it's a building? Maybe it's an effect? Like, where is that coming from? That's weirding me out. Never mind. Alright, well, Throt and his monsters are through and are running down the weirdly very strong miners with their 45 weapons. You don't have 45 weapon strength normally, do you? Halberdiers definitely don't have 51 weapon strength. Like, no techs would give you that much weapon strength. I'm sure of it. Anyway, we're taking objectives left, right, and centre. Death Squad have grabbed this one. We grabbed this one, then all the way through to grab the key buildings here and the victory location here. Basically, we're grabbing all of the objectives right under their nose. And while they scurry about to trying to re-secure them, we're murdering their units one by one. Easier said than done, mate. Ian Blaze. That's a hell of a name, isn't it? That is a hell of a name. Okay, we've got some annoying crossbows who are rallying and then picking off our Death Globe mortars, which is kind of annoying. But a few volleys should put paid to that. Our infantry is breaking through despite the weirdly strong spearmen. I mean, evidently... The garrison here has been eating their fucking Weetabix. Haven't they? I'm not affiliated with Weetabix, but if they did want to send me some boxes, I quite like Weetabix, that'd be fine. I don't mind. I'll shill for Weetabix. Look, I'm not gonna say I'm cheap. I'm very, very cheap. God, that red eye glow mod is just worth its weight in fucking gold, isn't it? So good, so fucking good. Okay, well we're grabbing everything. We are grabbing everything. They are like the poor garrison did not know what to do. They were desperately like hunting around, trying to retake objectives, and that just let me get straight in there and carve my way through them. I genuinely love how like the Grey Seers just living their best life on that belt. Tell you what, you're going to build up some real core strength doing that, aren't you? I mean, just hanging on for that long is going to be an absolute nightmare. But look at him, just thoroughly enjoying himself. If that was me, I'd be just feeling sick. Let me off. In fact, it was fine for 10 minutes, but I don't like it anymore. But Telsian, he's just enjoying himself. It's really good. Okay, the last visages of the enemy army are being mopped up. Some menace from below are being picked off down here. I'm not particularly bothered about that, to be honest. We do have a mutant rat ogre. I'm not entirely sure. What's this effect? Poison. Oh, alright. Alright. Okay, good. Good. Also good. Dropping a plague on people. Oh no! Storm vermin. That's right. Storm vermin. It's even better because they explode and then you get storm vermin. Which obviously a bit of a win there. So we're going to quickly mop up the survivors. The garrison has fallen. And Corone belongs to the Skaven. Now, I was going to raise this, but I'm wondering if we can turn it into like a lure. If we can make this settlement as rich as possible and at the same time as look as defenseless as possible, what I'm hoping is that maybe the fucking bastard elves will concentrate on someone else. I say someone else, I mean Corone. So rather than sailing around, they'll just keep throwing themselves at Corone, which would be fine. I can deal with that. And maybe Be'lakor is actually... I mean, it looks like there is some counterattacks going on there. Be'lakor's got a couple of armies that seem to be heading over. I don't think they're going to do very well, but it's joyous to see, isn't it? Obviously, the Wood Elf are a huge issue, which I do not have the ability to deal with at all. I wonder if I could, like... No, you don't want peace. Oh, no peace, only war. Well, I guess that's what you get. That is what you get. Can I get an ambush? Nope. I want the ambush. Give me the ambush. I said, give me the fucking ambush. You son of a bit. Right, fine. 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 I'll just kill you all the hard way then. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Fine. 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 Fuck you. Fuck all of you. I'll kill you all. Well, I may have bitten off more than I can chew here. But what's the fun in always biting off what you can chew? Sometimes it's fun to have a big lump of something hanging from your mouth while everyone just stares at you. Good. Anyway, so while... Oh, I'm not entirely sure why I did this, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. While most of our like vanguard units are starting off in this corner, I was trying to cut off the enemy reinforcements. To be honest, in hindsight, cut them off from what? I suppose I was trying to take out the artillery. I was worried about getting blatted by the artillery, so I decided to send in the boys and try and take them out. So that's what we're trying to do. We are laying down some quite heavy fire here. This seems, you know, fairly okay. We do need to try and take out that artillery, but our artillery is keeping them busy. I mean, plus, you know, the enemy artillery is now desperately trying to pivot and fire at something, and it's not entirely sure at what. So we're going to keep the pressure up. The rattling guns trying to take out Balthazar Gelt, but he's proving to be annoying, and he's doing a serpentine. The dick. More enemy reinforcements. Now, if it was just this army, we'd be fine. The enemy reinforcements, though, could prove to be a bit of an issue. By bit, I mean quite a large ish. It's not great. I'll level with you. It's not great. Well, Balthazar is getting shot to pieces, so there is that. However, our rat ogres, backed up by some menace from below clan rats, are helping to wipe out the infantry. And we have managed to knock out quite a lot of their artillery at the same time. And the gutter runners are keeping stuff fairly back. How many kills have you got? 13, 8, 5. Okay, these guys aren't doing very... But, like, you know, I like the idea of the gutter runners and shit, but do they actually do much damage? Nah. Better to have rat ogres, right? Better to have rat ogres. Mind you, I mean, looking at numbers here, we've killed a considerable number. To be fair, we're taking out a lot of guys here. I think we're doing all right. And Balthazar's almost dead as well. Look at that; he's getting shredded by minigun fire. That's it. Just stand there, and get gunned down. Taka, 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 taka. That's it. Eat bullets, motherfucker! He is out of here. However, we are now taking artillery fire to the face. Balthazar goes down. Look at that. Good stuff. Bungus the Riddled is charging in. And we did get a lovely warp fire thrower attack on the halberdiers, reducing to about half strength in one volley. That is going to force them to pull back. The rattling guns trying to take out the great swords. Bungus charging in there to give them a taste of the old warp blades, warpstone blades. That one. But we're kind of running out of rats. Kind of an issue. We've only got like under 400 left. However, you know, killed over 1,000 of these dweebs, including Balthazar. Ooh, some lovely hits there. Oh yes, that's good stuff. Macho rats. Randy Savage is getting poked to death from all sides. He's not having a good time. Although the Plague Claw catapults just getting a lot of kills, doing quite well. I mean, we have killed over half the army. That's pretty good. If only this guy had cellular instability, eh? You know, boom, big explosion. A lot of these guys dead. They got iron breakers. You're shitting me. No, those are long beards, aren't they? Fairly sure those are long beard. No, they are iron breakers. All right. Well, fuck me, I guess. Ooh, lovely hits. I mean, you know, we are doing considerable damage to the enemy army. It's just that they're doing considerable damage to our army as well. So it's not as good. Yeah. So, you know, we lost this battle. Never mind. There will be more. And Macho Rats Randy Savage at least survived. So that's the main thing. Yeah, it wasn't the most sensible idea. Never mind. These things happen, Macho Man Randy Savage. And it's fine, because we've got a shit ton of lads. There we go. See? New army. No worries.
The rat knows me is best lord.
No worries. Oh, I'm going to give you that one. And let's give you evasion. At least the Teeth Breakers and the Warp Fire Thrower survived. To be honest, if we had some Poison Wing Globadiers, I think we probably would have been okay.
Master Engineer.
I feel like we probably would have been able to do it. You boys are ticks, aren't you? So I don't need to worry about you. Okay, Throt. Right, Throt. I think I'm hoping we've kind of got this sorted. In which case, we need you over here like yesterday. Ideally. Yesterday would have been better. If we get you out of there, then we can...
Beast's tired. Go later.
Okay, you can't do that. Don't worry about it. We'll get you some replenish us next turn. We don't have any plague monks, but Skaven corruption in adjacent provinces? Sure, why not? No harm in that. Chad.
And sorcery.
I don't think you can ambush on the sea. So at the moment, just stay in Marienburg and keep your head down. All right, mate? And Jeff, I don't know if you're doing better. You got a 10% chance there, and you are exhausted. You failed, but you know what? You killed 2 people beforehand, so I'm gonna give that to you. And we'll see if we lose Kislev. But at least we've got our boy who I forgot to do renames on. Classic me. He did survive his first battle, so he does get new names. I need to go and check the Discord. Hello? Hello, you're attacking Batchafant. Yeah, with a lot of shit. I don't... Okay. Okay, we're going to... I don't think we've got a chance in fucking hell of doing this. But... Well, if Ungrim has an existential crisis, we'll probably be fine. However, Ungrim does not break. That's right. If Ungrim was on Cadia, he definitely wouldn't break before the planet broke, basically. He wouldn't break before anything. Because he's unbreakable. That's the thing. So basically, we have nothing that can kill Ungrim, right? Ungrim will just murder everything here. So this battle is lost. We cannot win this. I cannot think of a way that we could kill Ungrim. Like, we've got Warp Bomb. That's going to do fuck all. I could potentially try and shoot him to death, but to be honest, I don't think I have enough ammunition. So we'll just do as much damage as we can and really make him pay to take the city. So this kind of little section is mostly the gyrocopters. They've also got some thunderers there for some reason. It's backed up by some giant slayers, some cannons. This little attack isn't really too problematic. I've got mostly missile units here. We use the towers to bring that down, hopefully, and hold that. This front kind of has sort of similar... I don't know why they've sent the Iron Drakes onto the wall. There's also thunderers. I do have some slayers using a tower there. But so far the towers seem to be doing good work. And then this is going to be the main attack because this is where Ungrim is. So this is going to be our main problem right here. Now I am trying to use Menace from below to blow up as many of these fuckers as possible. However, they literally exterminated the rats with bombs. Did manage to get a little explosion there eventually. Didn't do as much damage as I would have liked, thanks to the bombs. Thanks, guys. You suck. Never mind. We'll you know, it's fine. Who the fuck is this guy? Norgrim. You got an eye patch? No. Are you special? I mean, we're all special in our own little way, aren't we? But don't know. Maybe. It looks like he's got like an eye patch on the... Well, maybe it's just shadow. Who knows? Either way, this is where we've got our Chaos Warriors and most of our Storm Vermin. They're going to hold this front for as long as possible. We're going to just be doing as much damage as we can to the enemy army. Again, hunting down those Thunderers. And the warp rockets. Wildly inaccurate. Probably the best thing you can say about them. Just absolutely fucking wildly inaccurate. Good luck hitting anyone with those bastard things. I genuinely think the warp lightning's better. Look at this. Like, what the fuck was that even aiming at? What were you aiming at? What were you shooting at, you bastards? I guess when it does hit, it does do quite a lot of damage, but still. Still. Alright, we're holding the line for a minute, but Ungrim is on his way. He has 83 melee attack, 80 melee defense, 138 armor. He's unbreakable. He's basically unkillable. He's an absolute bastard to kill, even if you've got like a character that can go toe-to-toe with him. You're going to have a bad time. The best way to kill him is just shoot him with everything. I like how 3 towers attacked that flame cannon. I don't think we did any damage. Genuinely don't think we did any damage. Okay, that was nothing. That was nothing. Garbage. Okay, well, there's some Thunderers fleeing into the city. I'm not too bothered about that, to be honest. We seem to be holding these guys back fairly well. But once their Giant Slayers reach the walls, like these guys, they're just going to hack their way through us. They're going to be doing so much damage. I mean, they've got 35 armor piercing, so half of their damage is armor piercing. If they're fighting something large, they get a massive fucking bonus to it. Like 40 bonus versus large, which means they have a weapon strength of over 100 and a melee attack. If they're fighting something large, that large thing is going to get absolutely fucked. A lot of our boys are just going down very, very hard here. The poor old storm vermin just getting absolutely shredded. Not much we can do about that. We're trying to use some menace from below to take up the Iron Drakes there. Yeah, it's not really working very well. Looking at numbers, though, I mean, we have killed over 1,000 dwarves in this engagement, which I'm kind of like, you know, pretty good. Not bad. Taking out a big chunk of those Iron Drakes. They do have some Giant Slayers here. That unit of Giant Slayers, if that gets inside the city, we're pretty dead. Basically, fighting Giant Slayers is a massive mistake for any of our Skaven. We actually have some units freed up that we can do some stuff with. We do have Giant Slayers currently heading for the city centre. Not much I can do to stop them. We have got some towers shooting at them, but they are the warp missile towers, so quite how effective that's going to be. Little warp explosion there, which does manage to knock out some of the Longbeards and some of the Giant Slayers. Did fairly good damage. Again, looking at numbers, they've dropped below 1,000 now, so I'm kind of okay with this. This seems fine. I mean, they may just sack the city, and if they do that, they won't replenish. If they do take the city, they will replenish, but, you know, we've probably actually killed quite a few of their units. And if we can just knock those units out, then that should give our other armies time to maybe hunt down the dwarves. Also, these guys apparently have left their artillery. I think I used some menace from below, and sometimes the AI kind of like loses. I think if they get detached, sometimes they just don't care. Just keep going. Okay, we're falling back. All of our Chaos Warriors are dead. They got mangled by dwarfs. Kind of an issue. We do have some towers all over the place, though, so, you know, they're slowly whittling down the dwarves. We've got more units moving to try and plug this gap, but it's very much, let's just kill as many as we can. Probably leaving the towers to do as much damage as possible is actually probably the best idea, trying to lock down those objective points so we don't lose our towers. But it does seem that they've nerfed the amount of towers and the damage they can do, so it's less effective. Ah, what lightning towers? Now that's potentially quite useful. Dwarf warriors getting murdered. If we can knock out these cannon crews, that would be useful. Just killing the crews means that they won't be able to then use those cannons in future battles. It'll take time for them to replace them. Maybe giving us time to like push back their armies and then just roll over them before they get a chance to do anything about it. Elsewhere, we seem to be doing okay. There's a couple of units that aren't dead there, but mostly dead. We're bringing more units over here to try and deal with the Ungrim issue, but I mean, they've got Iron Drakes, and that's just... Yeah, we're getting roasted. We're getting roasted, mate. There's not much we can really do to stop this. We'll do as much damage as possible, but ultimately this battle has ended, realistically. Although, you know, we definitely did a significantly more damage to the enemy than if we just auto-resolved it. So that's good. Well, a second defeat, although we did take a shit ton of the bastards with us. So that's something.
Bring me meat flesh.
Bellicor, are you doing anything? No. No. Do something useful. My allies are garbage. I need better friends. Okay. Marienburg is under siege. Can I race to the... I could right now. I don't know if we can get ambushes. If I race these guys down here... Because we've got the garrison as well. And I think... Oh. Oh, they just like, nope. Nope, I'm out. They do not like those odds. They are not about that. I wonder if we can take them. If we can take them, that would be good. We've still got a Durthu problem down here. What I can we? I don't think we can. I think we need Macho Man Randy Savage to heal up. That's what we need him to do. Then
Warlock, master of scrap.
You need to stop the advance. And we need to get Throt over here to deal with Archaon. I mean, we've got 40... Okay, we got money. We've got money. Money? Not a problem. Where is everyone else? Okay, Malekith does seem to be making gains, which is good. He is fighting on several fronts, though. Do we have an outpost? We don't have... Do we not have an outpost here? Oh, we do have an outpost here. Okay, let's upgrade you. Got that outpost. That's fine. You, I don't think, are doing anything useful, but fine. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if Solostra's a good ally to have. She seems... I mean, she's got a lot of armies, and I imagine they're probably, you know, free, but I think she's tangled with Kairos, and I don't... Who the fuck are you? Little parrot dude. Amon Chakai. These seem fun. Okay. She's clawing herself out a little enclave here. I don't know if that's good. Maybe. Ungrim is now actually quite strong, which is a bit of a concern. And apparently is improving relations with Grimgor, which wasn't on my Warhammer bingo card for this evening. But sure. Alright. Okay. Well, let's see if we can deal with these lads. I would have liked the ambush. But I'll take what I can get. 6 minutes below? Yeah, that's fine. Well, our reinforcements will be turning up fairly soon. In the meantime, we can just batter the enemy army with our own plague claw catapults. Now, I've moved the reinforcements to come in behind me. They were coming in over here. They would have turned up a little bit sooner, but to be honest, with them having to march over here, it would just put them out of place. Bringing them in behind our army, it may take a little bit longer for them to turn up, but actually, it works out better for me because they're just going to arrive exactly where I need them. Ooh, that's a good hit. Now we do have a horde of nasties hiding in the trees because the enemy army does include quite a lot of Eagle Claw bolt throwers. So we're going to make sure that they, well, when they start firing on me and the rest of the enemy army advance, they're going to get eaten, basically. They're going to get nommed. There's Tyrion. There he is, looking fat. You know what? I've never played Tyrion. I thought he just killed one of his own lads then. I was like, fuck me. Calm the fuck down, mate. But no, he was actually just killing some men from below. I was going to try and warp bomb them, but my boys ran away too quick. They just weren't doing any damage to them. Look how much they've done. No damage to them. Like, come on, guys, get your shit together. Alright, enemy reinforcements are approaching, led by Alistair, the White Lion, on his dragon. And then our reinforcements are approaching Telsian on a big bell. Slightly less impressive than a Star Dragon, but, you know, it takes all... It takes all types, doesn't it? I mean, Alistair, if we look at Alistair there, he seems to be, you know, he seems bored, if anything. He's like, ugh, what's that again? Meanwhile, if we look at Telsian, Telsian's having a fucking whale of a time. Look at that. Loving it. Cheering away, having a great time. I mean, tell me, who is having more fun? The guy on the Star Dragon or the guy riding the big bell? Exactly. So, Tyrion's forces are now advancing. However, they've completely missed our troops hiding in the trees over there. And we do have 3 equal bolt throwers. I mean, to be honest, they're probably not going to reach our army before the main sort of battle lines meet. But it'll be good to wipe them out first. Our infantry is moving up into position. They will arrive just in the nick of time to fend off the oncoming attack. Plague Claw catapults continuing to batter the enemy infantry as they advance. Taking out Tyrion is going to be tricky because Tyrion is also quite a nasty character with 86 melee attack and 97 melee defense, not to mention 610 weapon strength and 18% ward save and 13% physical resistance. He's quite tricky to deal with. The only way we're going to is basically we're going to get all of our bros to just jump him. All of our chieftains are just going to go and try and take him out. Hopefully we won't blow ourselves up with a bloody goddamn death globes. That's it. Get our boys Benchedict, Cumberbench getting in there. I think Telsian's also joining in. Then we've got Brad Never Skips Leg Day and Greg, of course, also charging in. So they're all going to start pummeling little Tyrion into the dirt. Taking a little bit of missile fire there, but thankfully they are shooting the Chaos Warriors. One of the few units actually have shields, or at least decent shields. The rest of them have got bronze shields. And we're trying to take out Alistair with the Jezzails. Meanwhile, the Wolf Rats and the Brute Horrors have approached out of the trees, just throwing themselves out there, and now heading straight towards the Eagle Claw bolt throwers. Now this has caused some of the enemy army to try to turn back to save their artillery, but too little too late, you motherfuckers. They're dead. Our front line is holding for the moment. The monsters have charged in. Quite a large engagement, lots of stuff going on. Tyrion is weathering the pummeling of three chieftains at the same time fairly well. Alistair is continuing to be a massive pain in the arse, having landed down. He's now getting pummeled by the Rat Ogres. On the left flank, we do have Tyrannok chariots rolling around, but we're attacking them. Chad has decided to meet chariots with big wheel, which is kind of like a chariot. And the Jezzails are currently getting shot to pieces. Never mind. The Wolf Rats and Brood Horrors, having knocked out the enemy artillery, are now going to swoop down to help out with the main engagement. We are currently winning, as you can see. I mean, to be fair, we have less guys than they do. But then we started off with less, so, you know. We do need to take out these archers. These archers are proving to be a massive pain in the arse. So I think main objective now, take out the archers. We have hit these guys with a plague, so they will be dying. And then the wolf rats should be returning from this fight to come and assist us here. Our left flank looking a little bit ropey, but we are still holding them back for the moment. Menace from below being used to try and hunt down those missile units as best we can. Lock them down, stop them from shooting at us, because, you know, elf missile fire. The worst thing about them, to be honest, is all the fucking bows. Tyrion continuing just to fight endlessly. What a motherfucker. How much damage has he done? Actually, not as much as I thought he would have. But we're throwing everything at him, and he's just not dying, is he? Can you imagine this bastard with the Sword of Cain? Absolute scenes. Will you just die, please? Shoot him in the face. Go on, shoot him in the face. That's it. Shoot him in the face. Good. The wolf rats have arrived, finally, and they're going to eat all of these archers. In they go, just running straight into that unit, and look at how fast the Shadow Warriors die. Wow, they are going down like a sack of shit. We've got them around. Even Tyrion is starting to flee the battlefield now. Still have a few of the Eagle Claw bolt throwers firing on us, but it looks like a bit of a mass rout is happening now. Thank goodness. Goddamn elves. Goddamn fucking elves. So many elves. Okay. Well, that should... Do I want the money? Yeah, I want the money.
Too many slaves to feed.
Right, these guys are all dead. And that is currently all of the elves that were heading towards us dead, which is good, although we now need to deal with all of the Wood Elves, Bretonnians, everything else. I mean, it does look like Be'lakor is heading towards, and maybe Malekith is making some inroads. So you know, it might not all be the bad times. We can upgrade you. Hell Pit, I think, definitely needs extra defenses just to be on the safe side. Yeah, just to be on the safe side. It's probably a good shout. Throt, I think once Throt turns up, he should be able to kick Archaon, kicking around. So he'll be alright. You are ticked, so I don't need to worry about you. Who else do I need to worry about? Chads! Chads. Maybe. Let's get Warp Smarts. What else do you have? What have you got? You've got a lot of monsters. Let's get mutagenic elixirs. Let's do something like that. And what are we thinking? Let's go Scarred Veteran. Swolzilla. I am going to get you missile resistance. If you've got all the spells, you don't have Blessed with Filth, but that's not a spell I particularly use. You know what? Earthing, sure. Sure. Right. Good job, Chad. You head back there. Do we want to send Taliesin to defend Corone? I think we're going to have to. Otherwise, we're going to lose it very quickly. So I think it's probably a good idea to head over there and secure that. Hopefully, fending off the the endless hordes of fucking high elves, not wood elves. Fucking high elves. Right, we've got mining there. We got mining there. This is fine. We got this one here, which I guess is fine. What's that? Walls anvil. So that's giving us a little bit of income. Construction cost reduction. Okay. That's fine. We don't have... Shush. Just need to make sure we don't have the... Nope. Okay, good. So it's just this one and this one that have the mine. Right, good. So that means we... More chance of expanding. Plus, if we get to... whatever the fuck this city's called, this one here, this is a gold mine, which means it usually makes quite a lot of money. Which would be nice to have. Should be good. Excellent. Right, what... Let's have a look at our allied recruitments. The ecstatic legions, that's fine. What about Nagarons? Can we get anything fun from Nagarons? Potentially. Like the crossbows are always good. About the drowned. Okay, we haven't got one in the drowned yet. For Sundites, kind of shit. I mean, we could get some chosen. We could get some chosen. They are quite expensive upkeep-wise. But like a couple of units of them would be pretty tanky. Would be pretty tanky. We could, like, you know, juice up some sisters. Some blackguards. I feel like blackguard are just, like, worse chosen, aren't they? So maybe we should go for chosen. Okay, get rid of these guys. Get some chosen in there. Or, alternatively, we could literally just go more dragon ogres. Fuck it, I'm gonna get some dragon ogres. Fuck it. Fuck it. Dragon ogres is a go. You, I need to heal up for a turn. We need to deal with this.
You stand before the Supreme Patriarch like an ant before the descending.
Ideally, someone would kill him for us, but I just can't bet on that, and his constant sort of like nibbling away. I mean, the dwarves are another problem, right? I mean, at some point, the dwarves are probably going to try and kill me. Almost certainly. Let's do that one. I'm tempted to get rid of this. I guess we will keep it. What do we have here? Oh, yes, because we want to expand, don't we? You know what? Let's keep that for the. What is it? 20 to 40. It's only another 20. You know what? It's fine. We'll up to that. And hopefully expand nearby. There's probably some fairly rich provinces nearby. I was expecting the dwarves to be richer, to be honest. They're not that rich. You know what? Castle Drakenhof is actually loaded. I mean, Lothern's still making us quite a chunk. I mean, 3,339 just from the Under Empire is pretty good. But we're making more from trade. You know what? Let's juice. Let's juice. And this time, I'm not going to forget. Nope. What do you have? Missile resistance and armor. Okay. Okay, that's fine. What about you? Because we're gonna be taking on a horde of angry dwarves. So what would be good against a horde of angry dwarves? The necroparasites could be good. Frenzy, I don't know. I don't know how useful the frenzy's going to be. Did I give you frenzy? I did give you. I tried to give you frenzy. Death threaten. Kind of. I don't really know what I want you to do. I mean, I guess. I mean, they won't have any armor. Like, if I'm fighting mostly slayers, right? They won't have armor. Kind of think that they're just like some. You know what? Frenzy just seems.
For science!
Just seems good. Okay, we managed to give you Frenzy, Perfect Vigor, and Regeneration without you like melting. That's got to be good. And we haven't lost Mutagen again. Okay, we can upgrade Erengrad's ports. That's going to generate another 400, but that's actually going to increase from 450 to 900, so that's a nice big boost. Plus, income from trade tariffs and tradable resources. So that's not a bad thing, because I'm fairly sure we're probably trading everything we've currently got, right? Where's the money? Where's money? There's money. Trade. So what we're producing, so we're selling 100% of that, 100% of that, 100% of that, 100% of that, which means if we produce more, we can sell more. Which obviously is good. I think what I'm going to have to do is like concentrate on killing Archaon. Like try and beat off Ungrim and or maybe try and fucking just peace out with the twat.
Simpering fools! You dare come before me, the Lord of the End Times?
Mate, the only one... Right. Look. Archaon, right, look. The only person you're currently waging war on are your nominal allies. You stupid, radiant helmeted prick. I swear to God, that guy needs to get some fucking perspective. Right. We will deal with Archaon. Jeff. You failed, Jeff. You had an 82% chance, Jeff. Jeff, what is going on, Jeff? Jeff, why are you a constant disappointment? Fucking Jeff. I'll tell you what. That guy. Literally the worst. Literally the worst.
Thing will help with experiment.
What? What's a military alliance? I mean, you are fighting Ungrim, but you're also fighting Grimgor, and I don't need someone else trying to murder me at the moment. I've got enough people trying to kill me. I don't need more of it. Okay, let's... You know what, let's head this way. Let's head this way instead. No, I'll change my mind. Let's go this way. Right. We could hit Ungrim. His army's pretty fucked. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. If we can... I mean, Ungrim took a beating trying to take that city. You little shit, you ran away. We could retake.
Not likely.
And that would cut Ungrim off. Like, what's he going to do then, right? Unless we just sit there, but then we're going to take attrition. If we go there, we're not taking attrition, and we're still ambushing. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so, I mean, I don't think they want to... It feels like Archaon has backed off from Hellpit. I don't think they want to take on Hellpit. Prague, on the other hand... Slightly weaker garrisons. They may decide to head on in there. You, what are you doing? Your armies are trash, so you're probably not really going to be doing anything. I don't like Durthu just wandering around. That's concerning me.
Machines and sorcery.
But that's okay. And Telsian, right? You're going to head back to Karnak, and that's basically you're going to launch attacks from there. But my thinking is that basically if you can just kind of like keep them busy. If Telsian, your job is to just stab elves. Stab knife ears until hopefully they leave you alone. On the other hand, Malekith seems to be pushing back. It looks like he's making a push here. This could be good. This could be Malekith like pushing Alariel back. Looks like maybe the tide has turned. Maybe the tide has turned there, but... Without, like... Oh, we've got more fucking elves coming this way.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
No, well... Okay, well, we'll worry about that next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.